This was like the General Electric for breakfast.
First, this feels top comment so far. This feels like PragerU propaganda. Show us the other side now. And the person put, haha, just switch on BBC or go read The Guardian. Then there you get the other side all day and every day.
Oh yeah, totally. God damn it! I'm having such a hard time opening these
First, put
fucking
this is
crackers.
extremely biased, of course.
There we go. Well, of course it's biased. Sargon's never really been non-biased.
Yeah,
He's got his political leanings. You know, he makes it very apparent. He doesn't like lie about it. You know.
yeah.
So I don't know why people are complaining now about it. Doesn't make any sense.
Because they're pro EU faggots.
Yeah.
Like, the person said to make a counter argument that do it without calling one educator or racist. I like that. And he said
I
the thing is,
accidentally
the video
spawned
only
my
showed
city in the wrong area, so now I'm gonna have no science the entire fucking game. That's great. Damn you, Doritos crackers.
the.
Multiplayer game. I can't cheat multiplayer. I wish.
Calendar. I'm gonna research gold calendar.
Are you gonna do? I'm gonna do
Pottery then.
You're gonna do pottery? We'll both
Yeah.
research that then. Let's see. I like how we do this in the early game. We research everything together and early on, and then later on when we have better science, we can research two different things.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was a worker group. Turned out it's a warrior group. I'm fucking dumb as hell. But this new computer is great. You don't even understand. Never drop any frames on any game. Even Space Engineers, I get like a constant like 68 FPS, almost 70. With everything turned up to max, like max FOV, everything, max render distance. So all we need to do is get you one.
Alright. I realized that I picked a different version of Civ, the 1011. Usually press the 9.
Oh, did you? Is it running differently?
No, I mean, worse graphics than I had before, but
Oh,
it's
usually.
fine.
Well, it should be more stable. I don't think we should. I don't know. I kind of chose the wrong. I chose huge, so we have to go against 12 AI. So look
Wait,
forward to.
this map isn't Earth?
No, that's Earth, and it's the geographically correct Earth. But I chose. I went to choose, and normally I choose like not an Android standard. I can't remember the one up. I guess I clicked huge, and there's 12 AI, so we're gonna have a fight, uh, uphill battle.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean that it can't be too much because the majority of them are in teams except for two. They're independent, and they should probably take each other out. You know, not all these teams will exist the entire game. So
So many pro EU people. It's actually really fucking bad. Oh, this is the argument I seen before. Okay, first, why a single European state is a bad thing. It's the only way Europe could resist U.S., China, and Russia influence. First, put number one, no, it's not. Number two, the U.S. was instrumental in setting up the EU. The EU is, by definition, U.S. influence. Number three, NATO. Number four, the Russians, whoever else one might think of their government, are not cucked, wimpy, liberal Western Europeans who have invited as many people as could turn up from the Middle East and North Africa into Europe to rape your women and children and ruin your countries. Frankly, you could do with some Russian influence.
damn,
Well,
damn,
damn.
cold-blooded,
Yeah, that was savage.
but not as savage as Somalians. Now, end
Yeah,
your turn.
it's a good.
It's a good thing. You should be milking off my internet, so we shouldn't have stupid. Like, look at your connection, 54, 50. Oh my God, look at that. Normally your shit's like 600. Go ahead. Apparently, my warrior group turned into spearmen.
Same.
Um.
I touch a ruin. Maybe that's what.
Oh. Okay. Maybe that. Whatever. I'll take it. It's better than the warrior group. Way higher offense. Well, you know, only by like a couple points, but it makes all the difference considering we'll have spearmen before anyone else. So.
Exactly.
Goddamn, these crackers are so unhealthy, but they're so good.
So many people, I don't know what to say about this. So many people think the UK is not going to survive. So many fucking kids, I swear. First of all, I can't wait for the UK to separate, disintegrate, file for bankruptcy, and then Scotland return to the EU. So
It
this
won't
deal,
happen. See,
exactly.
the people are complaining. Their economy is based on migrant workers, like people coming from the EU, so EU
Yeah,
member states. But if they're based on that, you know what they could? You know how many unemployed people are in the U.S.? They could just go to us, and there'd be plenty of people who would be willing to work there. So
exactly.
they have an entire nation of several million people that need jobs. That England is not too different from the U.S. that you couldn't move there and adapt relatively quickly. So,
Exactly.
and upside, everyone speaks English there. Different version of English, English 1.0, but
English 1.0. But yeah, it's fucking retarded. I just and like this comment right here. Ooh, who's this? The French? Oh, the cuck
I've
French.
got random settlers like the barbarian encampment I was near. No, I just got random settlers on my spearmen. Do you find another?
No,
No,
I didn't find another one.
I don't know what's
Hmm.
going on then. This is weird. Whatever, free settlers. If I follow this river south, I should hit the coastline eventually.
Oh, you're going into it? No. Hmm. Anyways, like, look at this comment. I like it. First,
Oh,
but
no, it's
this
pretty
video is
perfect right
obviously
there.
first, but this video is obviously made with the intent of making the EU. Actually, wait. Let me move my people real quick. Actually, no. Let me change that to worker. There we go. First, this video is obviously made with the intent of making the EU look worse than it is. The video is full of typos as well as factual errors. The EU is not a single nation or country. It's a trade and political union. It's also not mentioned that all members of the union have a say in the union's matters. What is wrong with Sargon these days? When it comes to the EU, he ignores all facts and rationality, instead goes on to shout about his nationalist agenda. He's given up everything he originally stood for.
Wait, go. So, what was that first part again? I want to make sure I heard that correctly.
Yeah,
Repeat that.
he said EU is not a single nation or a country. It's a trade and political union. That was wrong right there.
But you know,
It's not that it's
but the
becoming one.
technically the U.S. If you look at the states, it's a similar setup. The EU's fashion of this. The U.S. It's hard to describe. You know what I mean? Yes,
Hmm.
it's one country, but it's made up of smaller countries. Each state within the union could be its own. It's got its own economy, its own government, its own defense force. They're technically independent. If they needed to be, they could be their own thing. You know what I mean? So,
Exactly.
but it's a political union, it's a governmental union, an economic union, and a defense union. That's what the United States is. So there's the difference is that the U.S. has things put into place to prevent people like Angela Merkel from basically kicking down the door, sucking everyone off and getting all the power, and consolidating it and trying to become a Führer. There's called separation of power, which the EU does not have. It's
Exactly.
basically yeah, majority rule, you know. And even in our own Congress, when the Republicans majority rule, half the time even they can't get shit passed because they'd have to get every Republican to agree on something, and not all Republicans think the
Agree on
exact same
something.
way.
Yeah.
So some are far more lenient than others.
And then you have people like Alex Jones.
Well, thank God Alex Jones is in Congress,
Yeah.
but the fact that Donald Trump became president, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a Jones presidency. So King Uger's gonna run, and he won't. What's fucked up is I could see Chink winning somehow. Like, that's a fucked up thing.
Yeah, and I would say, Chris, move,
Imagine
please.
Congress if everyone was all Alex Jones, like multiple clones of Alex Jones.
Everyone on the left right now is pretty much Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, a liberal version of Alex
Yeah,
Jones.
the liberal version of
That's
Alex
right.
Jones.
Absolutely insane and makes you not be around other people for their own good. Alex Jones rips his shirt off during,
You know how much money he makes? I would kill for the money he.
You know how much-
He's a millionaire. He has. I refuse to believe that Alex Jones has not made over $1 million.
And you know how much notoriety he has just because of memes alone, because of how
Yeah, everyone knows who Alex Jones is.
crack.
Some people
did.
watch him. I watch him sometimes just to see how outrageous shit is.
And some of
So.
the conspiracy theories.
Oh. Deslo.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Trump got so mad that on a live conference he just rips his shirt off like Alex Jones and starts screaming, "You're fake news!"
What?
He'd get a second term. That would
He would.
guarantee.
Infowars.
He'd get a second term for doing that.
Infowars. But I bet Daddy watches Infowars.
I bet Dad does watch InfoWars. Guarantee it.
It's just, I don't know what to say about that. It's just so retarded. How can you support the EU? Don't understand it.
I've said it since the beginning. You can't trust the Germans. They've been trying to do this shit since in the World War II.
Just can't trust them.
The Nazis never disappeared. They just adapted to the current economic climate. And I refuse to ignore. I refuse to let anyone tell me differently. Because if you look at Angela Merkel and see no resemblance at all to the brown
You're
shirts,
fucking, you're fucking retarded.
You can't see this, see her consolidating power within the German government, and then trying to consolidate power in the EU in general, so that no one can literally do anything to stop what they want to pass. So.
You ever discover animal husbandry? Huh.
Yeah, I think I was researching that.
Interesting.
Like I've been saying, the EU needs to fail, and these countries can create they can create their own trade union if they want, but they can't. It shouldn't have such rules to where they can just impose whatever they want
Upon you.
upon you.
It's
That's
not
why.
trade
That's why the
union,
UK had an
that's
issue with
country.
it. Like even the U.S., the federal government can only do so much before people tell them to screw off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the states have a say. Yes, certain laws with the federal government trump state laws, but a lot of the times the government doesn't enforce it. Like pot laws, for example, Colorado, California, and Washington legalize pot. You know, but the government really hasn't done anything about it because there's no real way for them to reasonably enforce the law. So they just go, whatever. It doesn't affect us. We gain tax revenue. So.
Yeah, exactly.
But the EU goes, you know what? We want you to have a license for literally everything. You want to buy a TV? Well, you need to pay $1,000 for a license. So, and we're going to impose this on you. You want to defend yourself against foreign invaders who are trying to flood your literally, they've come out and said they want to flood your borders with refugees and shit just to destroy your country. Nah, don't close. You're not allowed to close your borders or look at them.
How
Like,
dare you try to close
investigate
your
them.
border?
Yeah, how dare you want to investigate the people trying to come into your country?
How fucking dare you?
Yep. Yeah. The UK will be better by its own. It will see a downshift in its value for a while, for probably 2 or 3 years, but it'll fix itself once they just look at other countries to invest in.
Exactly.
If they start investing more into the US, it's a win-win. They benefit, we benefit. So, if they start investing into the US, Japan, and South Korea, everyone benefits. So, and having the 2 largest navies in the world, kind of helps with controlling sea routes. So, honestly, I kind of wish the U.S. would just remove all of its bases out of Europe. I get that they have them there to stop Russia, but I honestly think we should just let Russia, clean the slate and purge
I'm
people.
gonna be honest. I like Russia more than the EU. At least Russia likes their country and doesn't want,
Well, at least Putin's proud and honest about being a dickhead. So I don't want Stonehenge. I swear something is going. I swear it's crafting shit that I'm not clicking on.
Nah, you just high, nigga. You found another ruin.
Good
I
shit.
don't know what it did, but I found it, nigga.
Probably give you like an extra worker or something. Or maybe it built something automatically. I don't know. I can't remember what the full range of what they do.
Same.
I am lured right into the news of Rome. By the way, I didn't choose Rome. I just clicked play game, so it just defaulted me to Rome. So
Did it really?
yeah, I forgot to select the character, but that's whatever. I believe roads are half cost, or road maintenance is half cost, I should say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that'll save when I start building giant sprawling empires. Road costs are 800 gold a turn. So, which is another one thing I like about Rome is I can just, like I said, I like what I do is, when I'm fighting, just build a road towards the front line, and that way I can just immediately start spamming troops down that road.
How did they get here so quick?
It's a pretty good tactic. Oh, I have to wait for your turn to start. You're doing mining, right?
Trapping.
Oh, trapping? Alright. Mining will be done in 3 turns then.
Oh, bro.
Poor little EU. What?
Off topic, but Boku wa Tomodachi, oh man, that shit's so fucking funny.
Is it?
The Rika, the science girl, she's my favorite. Automatically.
Fucking
When
weeb.
she said, no, it was so funny because, okay, it was in that episode where they told that, corny, scary story, right? And all of them had to go use the bathroom because they're scared, right?
Oh my god.
And Rika came in and she was like, oh, let me guess, you have to go use the bathroom too? Oh, no, I don't. I just want a quickie. I was done.
Oh my god.
I I was crying at the end.
What the fuck, Desbo?
I was crying. It was too funny.
Fucking explosion memes. That's what that makes me think of. I've seen a lot of those lately.
I know, she got so fucking popular.
I think maybe in one, because they did a second season of that, and I don't think it's ended yet. I
Mhm.
think that must have happened in like one of the newer episodes where a lot of those jokes were made, and people have just taken them to a different level.
Yeah, he
So,
did. Like, I like the ISIS promotional video says walk the path of explosions with
oh
me.
my god. Walk the path of explosions. Yeah,
Let's share a
that's
few.
about right.
I like two of the video has 12 million views apparently.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
When did you change your
picture
picture, your profile picture, by the way?
after I finished it.
Oh, have you?
Yep. I haven't finished second season, but first season for sure.
What is that one again?
Boku wa Tomodachi.
That's what I thought. I some reason your profile picture took a long time for my phone to, I guess, update. Or did you literally just finish it and change it?
No, I did this like yesterday.
Oh, because it was whatever your previous one was. I don't know what that particular one was, but
That was. I forgot what it was. Oh, Dead Man Wonderland.
then in Wonderland. I watched that, or I didn't finish it, but I tried watching that.
You didn't like it?
I thought I didn't like it. It's that I
Pokemon
don't
character?
I don't know. Something about the animation made me weird. I don't know. It made me feel weird watching it.
I actually like that show a lot.
The lips of the characters was very. I don't know. I hate when the lips of the characters are more detailed than the rest of the face. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. It bothers me when there's details of faces and like certain ones are more pronounced than others. Like I've seen ones where they've put detail into the nose. I'm like, why? Why did you need
Yeah.
to do this? What a waste of fucking time. Or I've seen shows where you can tell that they try to like cell shade shit and it just or cell
Mm.
animation and it just really fucked. They did not do a good job on it.
It's like nigga.
They try to be DBZ, but
The
you ever watch Avatar?
Last Airbender?
Yeah.
I think everyone has.
Have you watched Legends of Korra?
No,
The
that,
one
that
they
was
were.
shit.
I was watching someone talk about it, and a lot of the fight scenes are better, like the choreography.
Probably. I mean, it should better
Yeah, I
animation
thought
and shit.
I thought the choreography because they motion captured people when they did the fights, and
Hmm.
they're very good when it comes to that. I was just wondering if you've seen it, because like the ones in the first one are all right, you know, but these ones are another level. Oh my God, Byzantine spearmen, what the fuck are you doing near my borders?
Final Barbarian can't make. Gonna fuck you up, nigga. I like I like
Shit.
how one of my favorite YouTubers uploaded a video and everyone's like, okay, this comment was Batman uploaded. Unzipped pants.
What? I've seen those on a lot of people.
uh,
Fucking barbarian encampments.
okay, so what the fuck's going on?
What do you mean?
I know this. It doesn't have any fight animations anymore. It just
I
boom.
think it's because of the number of players. It's unsupported amount. I think it's quick combat.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think that's what it is. I think if I would have removed two of the player, I think if I removed two of them, it would have done that. But that's fine. It
That's
should
fine.
it'll allow your PC to run better without
Yeah, it
any
does.
extra animations. So just fine. I mean the
So I
animations really aren't.
upload and immediately pulled out the lotion.
What are you researching now? The wheel?
Yeah, the wheel.
Why are you doing the wheel?
Because I'm next to a river.
Well, why aren't you doing sailing? You're next to the ocean.
Uh, I
Never
don't know.
mind. Whatever. What river? What river do you see near you?
I don't know. It told me city must be built next to a river.
What?
And I see a river right here.
Uh,
That's my next city.
where's your other? What? What?
Why are you so confused?
I don't see a river near Tokyo or Kyoto. Sorry. There's no river near
Um,
Kyoto. There's a river next to
go
me.
to the right, and there's a lake and a river.
Oh, you're gonna build a
Mark
city there?
my.
You have to build your city right next to it if you want the fucking, or at least I think it's within like two spaces to get the water mill. If that's what you're wanting.
Yeah. I don't know. It just said recommended, so I said fuck it. I don't know.
I bet that lake. I bet that's one of those special lakes, like the ones that give you bonuses. Like I built
Hmm.
my second city near a mountain that gives me a faith bonus. Grand Mesa. I was able to get a religion from that. Let's get right into the nudes.
What's gonna work? Teamwork.
Don't ever do that again, Disbel. What's gonna work? Killing myself.
What's gonna work?
I'm going to build archers on the second city. And hopefully I'll be able to build another 140 gold up by the time those barbarians get the balls to enter my borders instead of just sitting there on the outskirts like a bunch of dickheads.